Well, well, guys, as you can tell by the ominous music that we're not playing late, this is a horror game and it's not intended for all audience. Please visit our website, Black Tabby Games. You need a full list of content warnings. Play the Princess contains flickering image effects as well as a parallax effect that on rare occasion has caused motion sickness in players. If either of these cause health issues for you, you can disable them in the game preferences. Well, this is a good start to this game. Right. Whatever horrors you may find in these dark spaces, have heart and see them through. There are no premature endings, there are no wrong decisions. There are only fresh perspectives and new beginnings. This is a love story. How is the volume? Maybe turn the volume up just a little bit. Alright guys, well, here we go. Chapter 1, The Hero and the Princess.
You're on a path in the woods, and at the end of that path is a cabin. And in the basement of that cabin is a princess. You're here to slay her. If you don't, it will be the end of the world.
The end of the world? What are you talking about? Have you considered that maybe the only reason she's going to end the world is because she's locked up? Killing a princess seems kind of bad though, doesn't it? Can't someone else do this? Forget it, I'm not doing this. Have you considered that maybe I'm okay with the world ending? Do I get some sort of reward for doing this? Okay, thanks for telling me what to do. Sweet, I've always wanted to off a monarch. Viva la revolution. Think this one?
Are you a monarchist? Is slaying a princess that much worse than slaying a fisherman or a miller or a seamstress? If anything, slaying a princess is much better than slaying a seamstress. Seamstresses contribute something of value to society.
Have you ever considered that maybe the only reason she's going to end the world is because she's locked up?
While I appreciate the mental exercise, we are running up against a bit of a ticking clock. Nevertheless, let me assure you, the princess is locked up because she's dangerous. She is not dangerous because she's locked up. And before you decide to waste even more of our time by asking how I know that, let me suggest a more pragmatic lens through which to view this situation. Causality doesn't matter here, because the end result is the same no matter what led us up to this point. If the princess leaves the cabin, the world will end, and there is no changing that. It's no use arguing semantics over a metaphorical chicken or egg, because the egg is hatched and it's about to ruin everything. Unless, of course, you do your job and slay her. Yes, but you'll have to slay her before you get it.
Have you ever considered that maybe I'm okay with the world ending? Can you tell me what my prize is going to be for doing a good job?
It's a secret, but I think you'll like it. It's a special reward, just for you. And whatever you think it might be, I can promise you it's going to be even better than your wildest imagination. Of course I haven't. Why would I even consider that? Nobody wants the world to end. I mean, maybe some people do, like nihilists, or very, very evil people, but surely you're not one of those, right?
A lot of confidence.
Are you serious? No, you have to do it.
Look, I'll go to the cabin, I'll talk to her, and if she's as bad as you say, she is, then maybe I'll slay her. But I'm not committing to anything until I've met the chance to meet her
I
face
guess
to
we'll
face.
just have to see what happens. But a word of warning. If you go in prepared to hear her out, she could easily trap you in her web of lies. And the more you listen to her honeyed words, the harder it'll be to pull yourself out. Then each and every one of us is doomed. So sure, go, talk to her. See how that turns out for all of us.
Why don't you just tell me what
You
she
make
did?
your way up the short path to the cabin. You'll find the princess within. We're not going to go through with this, right? She's a princess. We're supposed to save princesses, not slay them. Ignore him. He doesn't know what he's talking about.
To the cabin, here we go, guys.
The interior of the cabin is almost entirely bare. The air is stale and musty, and the floor and walls are painted in a fine layer of dust. The only furniture of note is a plain wooden table. Perched on that table is a pristine blade. The blade is your implement. You'll need it if you want to do this right.
Hello, Malik. Welcome in. We just started. This is called Slay the Princess. We just started, so basically the narrator is talking to me and saying that I have to kill this princess or the world ends. And basically this is a decision-making game for a storyline. Let's see how it works out. Take the blade.
Take the blade from the table. It'd be rather difficult to slay the princess and save the world without it.
Nice. Alright, well, let's see what happens.
The door to the basement creaks open, revealing a staircase faintly illuminated by an unseen light in the room below. This is an oppressive place. The air feels heavy and damp, a hint of rot filtering from the ancient wood. If the princess really lives here, slaying her is probably doing her a favor.
Yeah, I think there's a lot of endings, but I just saw that it takes about 5 hours to do one playthrough, so we'll probably try to do one playthrough tonight and then see what we do, if we're going to replay it or not.
Her voice carries up the stairs.
Who's there?
She sounds dangerous. It's almost as if she's the one in charge down here. Don't let it fool you. It's all part of the manipulation.
Don't be a stranger. It's been so long since I've had any visitors. Come on down.
I want to not kill her the first round.
You walk down the stairs and lock eyes with the princess. There's a heavy chain around her wrist, binding her to the far wall of the basement. She's so coldly beautiful. Is she really a threat to the world? Focus on the task at hand.
And there you are. Are you here to kill me or something?
Okay, yeah, you caught me. I'm here to slay you. No, I haven't decided yet.
How about you drop the knife and the two of us just talk?
Look how reasonable she's being. We should just drop the blade and talk things out. Don't you dare. It's fine. We can decide what we want to do after we talk to her. Maybe she really is a monster, but killing someone in cold blood isn't very becoming of us.
No, we're not dropping the
You
knife.
ignore the trembling in your hands and tighten your grip on the blade.
You poor thing. Your hands are shaking. Are you scared of me? Because you should be.
You step forward, your grip on the blade tightening as you steel your resolve.
I didn't say I was gonna kill her. Wait, chill out.
I'm probably chained up in this basement for a reason, right? And if that knife is the only weapon you have, you'll have to get close enough to use it.
I don't like the way you said that.
So, you should just drop it. Best not to risk finding out what I can do.
The music gets scarier. This is awesome. It is.
She's unarmed. If you hesitate now, it'll be too late. End this.
What if she isn't bluffing? What if she kills us? Are you sure she's not armed? I'm not dropping the blade.
Then I'm not talking to you. I guess we are.
Point of this game is, well, only one way to find out. Yeah, I wish they gave me some.
Everything, just slay her already.
I wish they gave me some backstory on her.
Or drop the blade. Do something.
Sure you don't want to talk?
Yeah, I'm sure.
For goodness sake, the two of you can't just stand around like this forever. Eventually, something is going to give, and I highly recommend that you be the one to take the initiative here.
That's the point of the game, figuring out the backstory? Yeah. Alright guys, here it is. I mean the name of the game is Slay the Princess. But as a old school RPG player, I want to drop the blade first and just figure out what happens. But let's go ahead and kill her. We'll kill her, guys. First round.
Doubt, unfortunately, clouds your thoughts as you attempt to run her through. A moment of distraction and hesitation is all she needed to sidestep your thrust and deliver a catastrophic blow to your jaw. It feels like you've been hit with a sledgehammer. You can feel bone grinding on bone where your jaw has been fractured.
Sheesh.
Holy shit, that hurt! Though she's unarmed, the shock of that first strike is enough to stagger you, putting you and the princess on somewhat equal footing. Your blade slashes through the air again and again, and her fists connect with your body as many times or more, each impact as heavy as that first bone-crushing hit. We can still turn this around.
Finish the job. What are you talking about?
You and the princess stare at each other, both gasping for breath, equally exhausted. You probably won't make it out of here alive, but you can at least make sure that she won't make it out of here either.
Wait, why is my... Look at my claws. Wait, am I a bad person? Wait a second. I'm a werewolf. The heck? Or like a gremlin or something. Look at my hand.
Excuse me? Do you think this is what I wanted to happen? I have a duty to state the facts of the situation, and honestly, it's a miracle anyone is still standing right now. Can you not feel all those ruptured organs bouncing around in there? If the princess doesn't do our friend in herself, internal bleeding is certain to finish the job. The two of you clash for the final time. You feel your ribs break as she delivers a heavy blow, but you push through the pain, falling forward and sinking your blade deep into the princess's heart.
Oh.
The two of you fall to the floor. The princess gasps, her voice an unhealthy rasp as her lungs start to fill with blood.
You put up more of a fight than I thought you would. But I have to wonder. Do you really think this is the end?
But you don't have time to worry over such things. Everything goes dark, and you die.
Nice. GG.
You're on a path in the woods, and at the end of that path is a cabin. And in the basement of that cabin is a princess. You're here to slay her. If you don't, it will be the end of the world.
I'm getting a tailspin of deja vu. If I die, what am I doing?
I can assure you that you're not dead. And to answer your second question, you're here to slay the princess. I literally told you that a second ago.
No,
Doesn't
no.
remember what happened, then maybe it's best to keep it that way. You know I can hear you, right? It's going to be a lot harder than you think to keep secrets from me. That's fine. It doesn't matter if he can hear us. The only thing that matters is marching up to that cabin and winning. That's the spirit.
Stubborn.
There's no point in squabbling when the real threat is just up that hill.
Let's assume I'm telling the truth and all of this really did already happen. Why should I listen to you? Why should I bother doing anything?
Those are two very different questions, but fine, I'll indulge you if that's what it takes to get you moving. Let's say for a moment that this really is the second time you've met me, or at least a version of me. You died last time, which probably only happened because you didn't listen to me. We did our best with the information we were given, and we did kill her. And yet you still died, didn't you? So congratulations, you've been given another chance to actually do this right. And I believe your other question was something along the lines of, oh, what's the point of doing anything? If you're asking that, it sounds to me like you're making the rather dangerous assumption that your actions last time around didn't have any consequences.
Yes.
What do you mean? Of course there weren't any consequences. We killed the princess killed us, and now everyone's right back where they started. That sounds pretty consequence-free to me.
Wait, voice of the stubborn is something
but in
else.
this purely hypothetical scenario, that begs the question of how you got back here. Did time simply rewind itself, or were you instead transported to a different world entirely? Had you failed to slay the princess, what would have happened to everyone in the place you left? Ugh, enough with the talking. We've got a fight to win. Nothing else matters.
Who's
I couldn't
stubborn?
agree more. The cabin and your destined confrontation with the princess awaits.
Alright, so let's talk about
Just
this
be quick
princess.
about it.
We killed each other last time. How can I make sure that doesn't happen again? All she did last time around was beat me to death. How could someone like that? To quote you from last time, she's just a princess. Why was she strong enough to beat me to death with her bare hands? Locked her in the plate? What is this?
She is just a princess. Whatever you think happened to you last time, just get it out of your head before you get to the cabin, and you'll be fine.
Who locked her in the basement? What is this
People
place?
locked her in that basement, and I told you what this place is. It's a path in the woods. Don't overcomplicate things. Oh, this is maddening. Why do you keep asking questions? There's nothing wrong with getting the full picture of what's going on here. Sure there is. It's wasting time and energy that would be better spent fighting.
You're being cagey. Why aren't you telling? What did she tell
I told
you?
you everything you need to know. Going into more detail would just overcomplicate an otherwise very simple situation and make your job more difficult. What else would we even need to know? We've got all the reason we need for a rematch.
Is the voice of the narrator
The less you know
changing?
about her, the better.
Like the narrator becoming stubborn? If people locked her away, why couldn't they slay her? Why is this falling on me?
I'm not supposed to say this, but it's because you're special. You're the only person capable of doing this. Call it a prophecy, if that helps, but it's just the way things are. Oh, a didn't know we were special.
We're special.
I like the sound of that.
Don't.
Of course you're special. Why else would you be here?
Need money? We killed each other last time. How can I make sure that doesn't
Like
happen
I
again?
said, if she killed you, it was probably because you didn't listen to me. Don't talk to her, don't trust her, just go in, do your job, and save the world.
Okay, this time we're not taking the knife, boys.
Great. Now, if you don't mind, the whole world is waiting with bated breath for you to save it from ruin.
See the cabin.
A warning before you go any further. She will lie, she will cheat, and she will do everything in her power to stop you from slaying her. Don't believe a word she says.
Lying and cheating doesn't sound like her at all. Not that it matters. It's not like she can lie or cheat in the middle of a fight.
Are you sure about that? The point of my warning wasn't to start an argument over what circumstances the princess is capable of lying in. It was to give you some broadly applicable advice. The princess will do and say whatever she thinks it will take to get her out of there. So don't trust her. Ever. Are we clear?
Crystal, let's just get on with it already.
What is this voice of the stubborn? Is it like a prior me?
The cabin is tighter than its exterior would suggest. Its cold stone walls press in on you, as if trying to forcefully direct you towards your destination. The only furniture of note is a black iron altar with a pristine blade perched on its edge.
It's changed.
Even the cabin has the right idea. Let's get moving.
The blade
Is
is
another
your
emotion because we slayed her before? Yeah, I feel like that's what it is.
right.
Like, we didn't say anything about the mirror on the wall. What's the mirror?
You walk up to the wall next to the basement door. It's a wall. There isn't much to see here. What are you talking about? This isn't a wall. It's a mirror. Or at least it'll be a mirror once we wipe off that layer of grime. You reach forward and rub your hand against the cabin wall. I hope you know how ridiculous you look right now. But there was a mirror a second ago.
And now it's gone, so all of us can stop arguing about it and get to fighting.
Is it like me, like a Jekyll and Hyde? I think we're just gonna enter the basement this
A
time,
knife
boys.
this time. Right then, fisticuffs it is. Probably more fair to her anyway. Wouldn't want to feel like we cheated our way to a win.
As long as you can still get the job done. And don't forget that the blade is waiting for you upstairs if you happen to change your mind.
Maybe it's like a
The door to the basement.
Dr.
opens,
Jekyll, Mr.
revealing
Hyde.
a rough stone staircase, its walls pressing at your sides and tightening as you descend. The air seeping from below is heavy and oppressive, with an almost sulfuric odor to it. If the princess lives here, slaying her would probably be doing her a favor.
Maybe. Yeah, it's different stairs. It's a different cabin. It was made of stone, Malik. Yeah, I think it is like Jekyll and Hyde, sort of like I'm fighting with myself. Like the narrator. Maybe we put the princess in the basement.
Her fierce voice carries up the stairs.
Is that another challenger? Finally. It's been ages since I've had a good fight.
This isn't what she sounded like last time. Her voice is a little deeper, almost threatening.
Good. Sounds like my kind of princess.
As much as I appreciate the enthusiasm, just make sure you don't let your bloodlust get to your head. You need to stay focused and keep your wits about you. Remember, you're here to slay the princess, not to have a good fight. As you descend the final step, the form of the princess comes into view. A large shackle leading from her wrist to the basement wall. Looks like she could rip those chains out of the wall without a second thought.
Cosette.
Oh, it's you again. I've been hoping you'd find your way back here. Good to see that death doesn't stick for either of us. But no little knife this time, huh?
Yeah, I want to talk to you, girl.
Ugh, I hope you're not just here to chat. I've been itching for a rematch.
I am here for a chat. I hope you heard all of that, Mr. Narrator. This is a little different than last time, but that last time definitely happened. But you do remember me. Hey, you know what? We'll break the third wall. We'll talk to the narrator again.
Okay, fine. Let's say for a moment I believe you. For all we know, whatever happened to you last time was just a fluke, and beyond that, do you know who doesn't remember anything that happened last time? Me. I don't remember what happened last time. Are you okay? Of course I'm not okay. As far as we're all concerned, the fate of my world is still very much on the line. Not all of us have the luxury of jumping over to a parallel universe the second we die.
No, I remember you all right. Best 3 minutes of my life. So, why don't we do it again? Or are you scared I'm going to put you down for good this time?
Ada
Are you
Demon.
just going to let her talk to us like that? We're not scared.
Hey, longer than me.
I think my position on violence in this situation is already more than clear, but you really shouldn't let yourself be goaded so easily. There's more at risk in this encounter than your fragile ego.
45
Alright,
seconds, that's all you
If we're
need.
gonna fight her, we need a weapon.
Look different.
Aside from your empty hands, you look exactly the same.
I'm actually here to free you. I'm not saying I'm not here to fight, but I think the two of us have a few things to unpack first, like how we're still both alive. I haven't decided what I'm doing yet. Don't worry, I'm always up for a good fight. In fact, the only reason why I came down here without a weapon is because having a knife felt unfair. I'm actually here to free you.
Free her? You aren't. I don't know why I'm even bothering, to be honest. You know the stakes of the situation.
Who says I want to be free?
If you don't want to be free, then what do you want?
I want the two of us to fight to the death. I want to feel your knife split my flesh. And I want to hear your bones snap beneath my fists.
It's a little weird.
Is that really too much to ask?
Yeah. Especially that last part. Don't be such a coward. I'm just being cautious. If it comes to violence, we can find a way to deal with her that doesn't involve throwing our life away. I'd rather not die again, and I find it deeply disturbing that you seem to relish the thought of it. Because it doesn't matter if we die again. It'll just be another opportunity to have the fight of our life. We don't know that for sure, and I'd rather not bet on it.
I'm not saying I'm not gonna fight you, but I think the two of us have a few things to unpack first, like how we're both still alive.
What is there to unpack? I was dead and now I'm not, and the same goes for you. There. Unpacking done. Don't you get it? We've been given free rein to wail on each other. Forever.
Couldn't have said it better myself.
Actually here just
Why?
to chat.
You didn't want to talk last time. Are you scared I'm going to kill you again?
I don't know what happened to you since the last time we met, but I'm not fighting you. I'm fighting a giant demon lady. Bye.
Oh, you've got another thing coming if you think you can just turn around and leave.
As As you step towards the stairs, you hear the heavy creak of straining metal. And then a snap. She's loose. You have to make a decision, and you have to make it fast.
18, what are we thinking? Run like hell or do I die? Let's die, you know what?
Are you... Okay. The princess barrels into you and smashes your body into the rough stone wall. Why, for the love of everything, did you decide to do that? It doesn't matter, because everything goes dark and you die. Great job.
I don't like that.
Come on, we can't be dead. We didn't even get a chance to fight her. I'm not the one who decided you should die here. If you have a problem, take it up with the one making the choices.
Please don't jump scare.
Dead is dead, but maybe you'll have better luck next time.
Next time? Well, he knew then.
You're on a path in the woods, and at the end of that path... Alright, change of plans. We're taking the blade this time, and we're not hiding upstairs.
I have no idea.
Who cares about the blade? If we had a chance against her, we already missed it, didn't we? She got stronger, and we stayed the same.
We've seen her bleed. Whatever she is, she started out mortal, which means she probably is still mortal, which means we can win. We just didn't take things seriously enough last time.
If that's what you want, then fine. Enjoy being beaten to death again, and again, and again.
You're stuck here with us too. For all you know, we'll never get to leave this place until we get it right. This is just great. Let me cut to the chase. Clearly, you've already been here. Yeah,
Yes.
you think?
Actually, I don't think we have been here. This is all different, isn't it?
That's a good point. Everything here is a little off. Yes, precisely. And if you'd given me 2 seconds to finish my thought, I would have said that. Oh, you're actually letting me talk now. Great. If you've already been here, it means you've seen things you aren't supposed to have seen, and you know things that you aren't supposed to know. This doesn't look like a path in the woods if reality seems distorted. It's because reality is distorted. So you knew this could happen. You knew we'd be able to restart like this. Look, if the world around you is changing, especially all the way out here, then that means you're nearing the point of no return. Whatever happens next, that's it. There won't be any more do-overs. So you'd better take things seriously.
It feels like I'm being pulled in 100 different directions. You better all listen to me when the time comes to make a choice. If I don't slay her, if I just stay here and do anything else, and we hit this point of no return, then what happens? No matter what happens, it seems like our answers are at the cabin. We might as well go. We'll see this. Yeah, you better listen to
So
me.
what if I'm speaking my mind? It's not like I've ever really got a say in things.
Let's keep it that way. I don't trust this one. I don't think you have much to worry about. You're still the one in charge here, and I don't think that's ever going to change.
If I don't slay her, if I just stay here. Alright, let's go. No matter what happens next, it seems like our answers are at the cabin. We might as well see this through.
Good. We're all on the same page. It isn't long before you find yourself at the end of the path, staring up at the cabin on the hill. You'll find the princess.
It is getting way louder.
As I'm sure you already know. End her. That's it? No final words of advice? I'd rather not waste any more time. I'm sure that any advice I'd give at this point is something you've already heard.
We're gonna let her go
Fine by
again.
me. Let's get moving. I'm itching for a rematch.
Just to let y'all know, we are going to let her go again. I've made up
The
my
interior
mind.
of the cabin is a place that feels
Yo.
long forgotten. There was once an elegance to its construction.
Why am I so
carved marble
small?
columns holding a high arched roof, vaulted windows letting in the weak starlight. But that is how it was. Now there is a growth that has overtaken it. A viscous fluid seeps through cracks in the stone walls, and it congeals into chaotic streaks of writhing nerves and wet clumps of living meat. That's horrible.
It doesn't matter.
The only furniture of note is a pulsating pedestal, a pristine blade perched on its edge. The blade is your implement. You'll need it if you want to do this right.
Well, the mirror again. This time it's blocking the door.
Mirror? There is no mirror. There's the pedestal, the blade sitting on the pedestal, and the door to the basement.
Just to tell us where the door is. I'd like to get back to fighting, but if you want us to kill her so bad, I'm sure you feel the same. No more messing around.
I don't know what to tell you. There isn't a mirror because I would know if there was a mirror. You're either seeing things or you're confused on the definitions of door and mirror. Or you're seeing things. That seems far more likely.
What are you trying to say exactly?
He thinks that we're succumbing to madness, that something in us has broken.
That's an unnecessarily melodramatic way to describe a hallucination, but sure. I'm not going to waste time arguing with any of you. It went away after we touched it last time. Let's just do it again.
Yeah. Oh, what?
Take the blade from the pedestal. It will be difficult to slay the princess and save the world without a weapon.
They made to take the blade.
Nothing feels better than gripping cold steel.
Meant to approach the
Step
mirror.
forward and approach the door to the basement, hesitating before you open it. As if you don't see it. You really don't, do you? How strange. It really is just like last time. Are we really hallucinating? Why here? Why now?
Let's just smash it and get it over with. I'm ready to get violent.
We won't be able to see what's in there if we smash it. Do whatever you want with it. The mirror isn't real, so how you handle it doesn't matter, aside from wasting dangerous amounts of time.
Smash it? Wipe the mirror clean?
You reach forward and drag your hand across the door leading to the basement. As if on command, it slowly slides open, scraping against the stone floor, its ancient hinges moaning as it reveals the dim path ahead.
Oh, I screwed up, boys.
Why am I not surprised?
I screwed up. Maybe I should have smashed
Step forward into the darkness. The stairs leading down to the basement are at once both narrow and grandiose. The high vaulted ceiling stretches up into a gloom beyond your sight, while walls wet with tumorous growths press in uncomfortably at your sides.
That's pretty
You
disgusting.
feel both unprotected and trapped, at once exposed and claustrophobic. The air is thick, its odour an oppressive violence, the metallic scent of fresh blood twisting with the nauseating embers of charred remains. The princess lives here, so you're doing her a favour. Her voice, a bellowing rage, roars up the stairs.
So you've returned after denying me the salvation of combat? Are you here to gloat? Are you here to mock what I've become? Do you think that if you let me kill you enough times, I'll suddenly soften and repent for sins that live solely in your head? Well, we've tried that, haven't we? Now come down and see what your refusal has done to me. See how much you can bear to witness the consequences of your actions.
But I don't want to see what we made. Can't we just give up? Blade, no blade, it's all the same. We can't beat her. Not anymore.
We can. You're just a quitter. I want to see.
Continue down the
Make your way
stairs.
to the bottom of the stairs. The chamber's walls are painted in blood, a deep, sickening red that drips down in clots of steam onto the charred corpses that make up its floor. This place reeks of torment, of ripped skin and burning bone. The princess stands in its centre, muscles flayed and bare and weeping, draped in a tattered dress of her own skin. Her heart beats from its place in her open chest.
Ew.
Do you know what I'm going to do to you?
There's not so much a moment of hesitation before she steps forward. Her chains pull taut, holding fast as she strains against them. The cuff around her wrist digs deeper into her skin. Blood drips from the place where metal meets flesh.
Oof.
And then, with a nauseating sound, the skin tears. It plops to the ground, and she pulls her red, glistening arm free from her bindings.
Oh, the skin on the floor is off-putting.
She is loose, and she is coming for you.
What can we even do against someone like her?
What if we commit suicide?
Such power, such beauty.
Stop that. We can win. We just have to lose our fear.
Let her end you, slay the princess? I'm sorry, okay? I'm sorry for what I did
If
to
you're
you.
sorry, then you'll stand and fight. I don't want a sniveling coward. I want to squeeze the life out of a ferocious heart.
She bounds across the room, her fists ready, her heart set upon your destruction. With a horrifying squelch, you are unwound.
I hope you weren't planning on dying. We're going to make this last forever. Huh. I feel cold. I've never felt cold before.
Heck. True to her word, you do not die by her hands. Something has taken her away and has left something else in her place.
She's gone. Where did she go? Should we try and find her?
Right, the narrator is dead, yeah?
Is that mirror again? Why is it here? Why now?
I don't know where she went, and I don't know how we even go about looking for her. The narrator is gone. Hey, I noticed that too. I'm not supposed to look at the mirror.
I
Watch
beg
the
you,
mirror.
don't do this.
Mirror never scared you before. Ignore him. You approach the mirror.
This doesn't feel right. It feels different. Final. Screw the mirror. We just need to find the princess. I don't want to look at us.
The voices feel small, distant, as you approach. Gaze into your reflection. Silence as you reach forward. They're gone, but the mirror remains. It's time for you to see what is in it. You. You are alone in a place that is empty. It is quiet here. You are at the cabin. Approach.
Something finds me in the long quiet and brings me the gift of a fragile vessel.
Let her out of there.
I'm sorry. There are some changes that can never be undone. There are some tears that can never be unshed. This is not a place that can hold a fragment of a concept. The moment she arrived here, she was going to return to me. I promise that it doesn't hurt.
Is this the end of the world?
How can the world have ended if we are talking?
Good observation. What are you?
I am solitary lights in an empty city. What are you?
Alright, alright. Alright. Shakespeare, you need to calm down. Just tell me what you are. Other lights, what do you mean? You think I am?
I think that you are like me. We are oceans, reduced to shallow creeks.
You what sent me to slay the princess? Are you what trapped me here?
I have only just now stirred to consciousness. I could not have trapped you here, and I too yearn to be free.
I don't like the way that she closes her mouth. Are you the princess?
She is part of me, and part of me is her.
But were you always the princess, or are you just making her a part of yourself?
You speak in circles. Does it matter where one thing begins and another ends?
Gift of a fragile vessel.
Yes. Nerves and fibers to feel the worlds beyond. Perspectives to make my own. This one is desecration. She placed the weight of her agony on you, yet it is she who unwound herself. But there is passion and empathy in her misery. She will make for a burning heart. Do not mourn her. She has finally found peace.
That hand moving over her eyes. Do you know the narrator?
You are the only thing I have ever known. The space we're in is vacant. Nothing comes here but us.
Do you know about the worlds beyond this place?
I know only that they are.
Do we know each other?
You are familiar, but you are not me. I feel sadness, longing, hope as I witness you.
Destroy your body. You raise your will to end your life, but as it buries into the space your body should be, you feel nothing at all. One of the many hands in front of you reaches forward and gently touches the side of your face.
There's nowhere for you to be but here.
Let me free. What happens now?
Nothing, as we are. But I know that there are worlds beyond us, and that we are meant to reach them. There is no exit, but this vessel is a creature of perception. She can make you forget, if only you believe her to be able to. Bring me more perspectives, so that I may be whole, and perhaps then we will know our freedom.
You scared that I'll find a way to kill you? How much will I forget? How many more pieces of you do I have to find? What if I don't let you do this to me? I like to say the princess to stop her from destroying the world. If I help you, is that what you're going to do?
You ask of things that cannot be done. To destroy is merely to reshape, to remold.
You're being semantic. What are you going to do if I help you?
How can I know? I am flickers in something sprawling and unilluminated.
What if I don't let you do this to me?
Then we will be here forever, as we are now. Unfinished, dry, hollow.
I'm not going back. I'm not going
If
back.
you need time, then I'll wait with you.
Wait forever.
You are as I am now, and forever is a long time to remain undone. but I know that I would return before forever was finished. What textures will you weave for yourself to occupy forever? Will you place the images of you and I into a box for safekeeping? If you close that box, will you become another you in another world? An imaginary pattern repeating itself until it can no longer bear the weight of its hand-drawn cage? You'll always come back to the box, because you'll always want to know what it means to be you.
Oh, we're getting
will be
sleepy,
here waiting
boys.
by your side until you're ready to
ASMR.
return to mine.
Well, guys, that's the end. GG. So I guess I have to make a decision. I'm gonna log in and it's gonna make me make a decision.
You have returned to me. Though you were gone mere moments, I never left your side.
I never left your side. I have to outweight your destiny. How many more pieces of you do I have to find?
More than you have found, but less than there are to find. I am infinite. The rest will find their own way home.
How much will I forget?
Everything, until we meet again.
Aren't you scared that I'll find a way to kill you?
I have not lived. I am not afraid to die.
Okay, maybe forget.
She asks that I tell you to remember her. You won't.
Just got goosebumps. Everything goes darks, and you die. Bring the fury to her.
You're on a path in the woods, and at the end of that path is a cabin. And in the basement of that cabin is a princess.
Okay, guys. I think that was a good first sort of chapter to play. So we're gonna go ahead and save here. And we'll play again probably sometime soon, but not today, not today. I feel the urge to play a little League of Legends, so I think we actually might play a little TFT. I have been grinding it a lot, but actually, you know what? We'll play on our support account. No. It's been a while. I thought it would be more of a puzzle game, more of an interactive puzzle game. So I'm actually a little bit. Wait, what is this? I am a little bit, yeah, a little bit sad. I was hoping that it would be more interactive where I would be moving around and it wasn't just like a storybook. Because I literally almost fell asleep there. 100%, so. Let's see if changing it up will be a little bit better here. I literally almost fell asleep, so I think I do need to switch it up here. I demoted, guys. Wait, mid Kennen is good right now? Hold on a second. Do I have Kennen on this account? Mid Kennen is good. We might just play some mid here. Do we have Kennen? We do not have Kennen. Okay, so we need a lot actually. Okay, disenchant. A Briar, disenchant. Monk. We're not gonna get enough, are we? Oh, shoot. We were close, but not there for Kennen. Why do I have RP on this account? What the heck? Huh. Thing else that I wanted to play was mid. Oh. Interesting. We can play Seraphine. We'll see what we play here. I do want to play something fun at least if I'm going to play League of Legends, so. 잡아두려 해. All right, boys. Dum 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 dum. Guess Kog'Maw is just broken right now. Interesting. Guess we can play some Jhin if I have Jhin. Jhin seems like a fun thing to play right now. We're so deep. Lynn, you came in a little too late. Sorry. We played one playthrough of, I mean, I guess it's not a playthrough. I'm not sure what it would be technically, but we played one already. And I thought it was going to be more interactive. I'm a little too tired to play that game right now. Yeah, I'm a little too tired. I literally almost fell asleep. So I was like, you know what? I probably shouldn't be playing this. I should play something else. We'll definitely go back to it. I'm not going to throw it away. The next stream I have is on Sunday night. So exactly, I'm too tired so I get on League. That's exactly the reason why. But we're definitely not throwing away. We're definitely going back to it. I'm going to play it on Sunday night, which is the next time I stream. So if you want to be there for Sunday night, definitely come enjoy. I think I'd have to play AP. Just go straight poke AP, both of us. Nasus. I'll probably be there if I'm not working. Are you working a lot recently, man? I want to see before I pick here what they play. Because I mean, Zyra's enough AP, I feel like. I don't know, maybe she's not. No, not that much. Nice. I was just at uni. Oh, nice. What time is it over there? What's the time in Aussie land? Northern Territory, 10. No, you're probably Queensland area, right? 11? 1 p.m. Holy crap. Christ. Melbourne. I have to look for Melbourne, I guess. Okay, let's go. Let's go Jin here. I haven't played Jin. Very east. Yeah, I thought you were not that east. I thought you were pretty middle. Alright boys, I'm gonna go use the restroom and I will be right back. Don't go anywhere. Pretty good pee. How are you still working at the pizza place, bro? Oh my god, is this silver? My MMR this shot? Jesus Christ. Lux. Dynamite. No, that was ages ago. I worked there for like a week. I've been working at a burger place. Oh yeah, that's right. It was burgers. I forgot that you moved over to the burger place. That's right. And you're actually like a line cook, right? You actually like cook the burger. You are a. Can you make good chips? Do y'all call them chips or fries in Aussie land? I can never tell how British y'all are. Chips here. Are you good at making chips? I'm gonna show up to that burger place one day. Like, where's Flynn? Where's Flynn? You've gotten very good at cooking everything there? Nice. Nice, bro. I like to hear. Okay, hold on. This voice, the sensitivity is so high. None of this either, though.
Welcome to Summoner's Rift. Seconds until minions spawn.
I think, are we gonna look up here? What all do you cook? Just burgers and chips? Nice. Cheeseburgers? That's weird that he just died for no reason there. No. Quit auto. Why are you autoing? Stop autoing. understand. Oh my goodness.
Requires a certain cruelty.
Are they going double support? No, no, no. Interesting.
The work is what matters.
Oh my god, bro.
My critics are usually short-lived.
Throw something at them, bro? Holy crap. Oh my god. They don't try to move out of the way, huh? That's pretty crazy.
Some makeup.
I don't understand what this play is here. Oh, that doesn't hit hard enough. Wow. Dang. Shoot.
It's so difficult to work under these conditions.
Ally has been slain.
Why are you just throwing stuff, bro? You can kill him if you just hit him. Get back here. Just kill this kid. Kid. I don't understand.
Carnage. I bloom like a flower in
An enemy has been slain.
All burgers, we got so many. What kind of burgers? Do y'all have any jalapeno burgers? That's all that matters.
my
Okay, let's focus in a little bit here. I'm playing pretty poorly. Why is he throwing stuff at the wave? Like, what are you doing, bro? Just leave it alone.
An ally has been slain.
I shall choreograph this affair. Each word is a piece of my soul. Each shot is a piece of me.
Oh my goodness.
But killing doesn't have to be ugly.
Couldn't that they would do this, though. Right? Why are you not going? Jesus, man. So afraid of.
Beyond reason.
Be backing up. What are you doing? See it up.
I never heard anyone
Jesus Christ.
performance that kills.
So annoying. I don't understand why we're backing up all this.
No poet's words could match my craft. An icon doesn't have to explain himself.
It's me!
Has the meaning of your death. Feel everything.
I don't understand. I'm like full health and we're like backing up. It's crazy. Why are you throwing random stuff out? It doesn't make sense. What?
Yes, the gun is ironic.
We do have jalapenos actually? Nice. That's exactly all you need in a burger, to be honest.
The world is cruel. It doesn't
How do we not have like 5 kills? It's crazy. I don't have enough damage there? Jesus Christ. I think that should bounce.